This is me wishing you guys happy new year, and we're gonna be having a lot of live session this year, teaching you how to style beautiful and stunning styles of gele. So if you're joining live, make sure you like, comment, share this video to your friends so they can watch live. And if you're watching later, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to, comment and share. All right, guys, so for today's style, I'll be doing the same style you can see on the thumbnail, and it's actually a very simple style. So to get started, you need your gele, and this is the gele I will be using for today's tutorial. So get yourself a good gele. This is a loom design. If you want to get a loom design, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I don't really know how to reply so much comments on, I can't keep up with the comments on YouTube. So you can go to my Instagram, you can connect with me anytime. I would always be there to respond. And you can also comment on the YouTube comment section. I will be there to respond also. So for this style, your formula is 45-55. It's something like a bridal fan, but it has some like ruffles on one part of it, and it has two pleats for the start, which is the base. So let's pick my pleats with me. So get your 50-50. If you're new to measurements, make sure you watch all my videos so you can get the the details of how to differentiate between your different measurements when it comes to tying gele. So this is my gele, and I'm going to be folding in two halves, just as you can see, and then I pick. So this is my point 50. So this is what I call point 50, and then I take 2 inches in like this, and then you place it on your leg. So let's go. So for the start, I'll be picking just one pleat like this. Chin up. Yeah, good. All right. Can you hold? Careful because of the earring. All right, chin up, chin up. Yeah, good. Just turn. All right, so make sure you're basing your gele properly. You want to ensure that even if she's wearing a makeup, you're not like scraping off the makeup with your gele. So make sure you base your gele just a little below the hairline. Just base your gele and make sure you like use edge control to lay down the edges just in case she's not wearing human hair. So then I take my gele. So it's gonna be a V-shaped routine. Okay, bring your hands now to the back. Yeah, nice. All right, then you go to the back, and then right at the back you're going to open up like this. Open up your gele like this. All right, so as you can see, I have like a shorter hand and a longer hand. Like I told you earlier, I said my formula is 45-55. If you go well with your formula, you should be having your shorter hand and your longer hand. So my shorter hand will be coming above my longer hand, and then my longer hand goes below my shorter hand. Let's go. All right, could you? Yeah. So then back to the front. All right, before you come back to the front, you need to like neaten this particular section. So how do you do that? You pull like this to this side, and then turn back again. Yeah, this you suck it in. Now before you proceed, ensure that you have it all flat here so it doesn't affect your laying, right? So then you proceed. You can drop this. Yeah, good. Now let's come to the front. Sorry. Okay, that's pull off. Can you hold this? Just straighten your head. Yeah, good. Are you comfortable?
Yes.
All right. Okay. I think we're going to take off this earring for easy flow. You get?
Yes.
Sorry. All right. So on this other side, make sure you always ensure that your gele is laying almost covering all the total here. Make sure you're not covering like the total here, but make sure it is on top of the ear, because whenever you do that stuff we did just now at the back, your gele might pull from here, and if you don't adjust it, it's going to affect your outcome. So you can drop this. All right, so I'll take 2 inches in, and I take 2 pleats now. All right, ensure your gele is crossing at the middle of the head, and this is the middle. Ensure it is crossing. All right, you can see my 2 pleats, very neat. Then I pin down now. I hope I didn't poke you. All right, so whenever you're pinning, make sure you're careful so you don't like um pin your model's head. So just do it carefully. All right. Yeah, is it fair? Yes. So always ensure to ask if your model's gele is firm. It's part of the tying process, so that she can help you and guide you on how the gele feels on her head, so you don't tie it and then she tells you the gele feels as if it's going to go off. It saves you a lot of stress at the end of the day. All right, next thing now, I'm gonna take my longer hand and I'm going to be taking it all the way. So you can drop your hand. Yeah. Yeah, just look straight. Keep your head straight. Yeah. All right, so on this side I'm gonna take, so this is my longer hand. My longer hand is the one that will be forming the main style, which is the crown. So for my longer hand I'll be taking 4 pleats, and I'll start with the 2 inches thing. So let's go. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can hold that side. Thank you. So you throw the remaining part of the longer hand that way. All right. So ensure your pleats are well laid. You're picking 4 pleats. Yeah, thank you. You can ask your model to help you, hold your gele so that your gele doesn't shift. You want to ensure you keep it neat all through the process. So my 4 pleats, I'm taking it all the way. All right, let's turn. Yeah, it's okay. All right, can drop. Yeah, nice. All right, can I hold? No. Yeah, nice. So this is what your gele should look like after you've taken your 4. So if you get it right at this point, congratulations to you. So we'll move to the next thing. So the next thing is you're going to be pinning at the back. So this is my longer hand. I'm going to drag. Now look at this. Can you bend your neck a little? No, it's too much. Yeah. Now look at this. This is my longer hand. So I'm going to pull my longer hand like this, and then I'm going to pin the gele to this base, right? So just take your pin, and then okay, I just bent that pin. So let's do it again. All right, so you don't pin to this particular fabric, which is the one you're using for your whole crown. You pin to the one that is laid on top of her head, which is on top of this also. So you pin on top of this. You don't pin on top of this, because once you pin on top of this, you are still going to be forced to remove it, because at the point where you want to make your crown, it will be difficult for you to go around with. So next thing, come back to the front. So like the normal bridal fan, you can start your process, and the process is you picking your pleats one on top of it of each other, right? So, and you don't have to pick your pleat on the regular round technique. So this is how you do it. So let's go. I'll pick my pleats. How is not too tight? How is not too tight?
Okay.
No, no, I hope the gele is not too tight.
No.
All right, you can hold this. Yeah, thank you. So you pick your plates one by one on top of each other. Okay, yeah, hold. Nice. So ensure your pleats, you reduce your pleat on the sides and then just a little bit on the sides, which is the left and the right. Then in the middle is going to be the like normal size of the pleat. So all I'm doing is I'm just taking my pleat in the middle and I'm spreading it to the sides. So let's keep going. All right, and I'll keep going. All right, nice. Keep going. All right. Oh. So all I'm doing is I'm just repeating the process which I explained earlier. All right. All right, you can see my pleats are starting to, come out on top of each other. So guys, make sure you're sharing this video. Make sure you're sharing this video and make sure you're dropping a comment if you're watching this video live, and if you're watching afterwards, make sure you're sharing this video and also commenting. So I keep going till I get to the top. So yeah, kind of. So like I said, this is like bridal fan. So if you watch my bridal fan videos, this is how I tie my bridal fan. I pick my pleats one on top of each other. So it's always good to tie gele, practice with a quality gele, because if you're using a gele that is not like the standard is very low, you'll probably not be having good results, and it will look as if you're not improving. So try and get a good gele today to tie with, so that you can really see what you can do. All right, so you keep going. So it takes time. Make sure you're patient. Okay, come on. All right. All right, so we're almost at the top. I could still pick two pleats in addition to all the ones I picked. So all I need to do is just align them. Let's turn to this side a bit so they can see what I'm doing. All right, so you can see we have our height as well, and my pleats are well laid. So ensure you're building your height as you go, because you cannot build your height when you're done doing this process. You have to have built your height along as you pick each pleat. Okay, so on the thumbnail you can see that the gele has two fans on each side, so we're going to be picking the two fans. All right, could you hold here please? Okay guys, so now that we are done picking our pleats, so like I always say on all my videos, I say bridal fan is a combination of round and fan style. So if you're tying bridal fan, you should have a proper round in the middle, and then you can now have your fans on the sides. Okay, so now let's pick our fans. So I'll be coming to this side so that you guys can see. Okay, you can drop how I'm moving my hand. Okay, this gele is actually very thick, so I'm trying to squeeze as hard as I can. Okay, so ensure you figure out this side and it's this clear before you start picking your fans. It helps. So this is my first fan, right? Then we'll go again. You can still pull out like this. I need you. Could you sit forward, please? Like, come forward. Okay. Yeah, so it's easier for me to. Yeah, nice. Then you pick another one like that. So there's no particular amount of fans you're picking. Just make sure you use up the space you're having on this side. Just make sure you finish it. So now I've picked my fans, so I have to pull in my gele. So let's pull in my gele. So I have to show you at the back. Okay, let's go like this. Sorry, just use me to push. Yeah. All right, good. So this is what you're going to use. Now look at this. Don't mix them up. Not this, not this. There's this one in the middle. This is what you're pulling to adjust your gele to make it tight. To tighten, either you're tying a round or the normal fan or the full fan or bridal fan, any gele. If you want to tighten your gele, this is the string. This is called strength. This is the one you put. You pull. All gele have connected parts because it's a plain fabric. So if you're pulling any part wrongly, it will definitely affect your gele. So we're going to pull this part now. So I'm gonna pull it in. Stiff your neck, chin up. Yeah, good. All right, nice. All right, turn. Yeah, I'm your wall. All right, so guys, you can see the outcome of my fan on that side. That's exactly how your fan should look like. So for this side, we're going to start arranging this side so that we can have that style you can see on your screen, that you're seeing on your screen. So always arrange your gele as you move forward, as you progress. Always ensure that you're adjusting every part that needs to be adjusted. It's always very important, so you don't have to like start coming back to do the whole work. Okay, so that's what that place is going to look like. So now we're coming to this section. So before we get to this section, there's something I'd like to show you. Right, no, just stay, just stay. So this is the gele. Now, drop it, drop it. So how do you achieve that style? Whenever you get to this particular stage, you're going to pull part of your fabric, which could be any pleats here at all, any one at all, you're going to pull it down, right? So when you pull it down, you're going to pin it to this side. I'm just explaining so I can practicalize it later. You're pulling it down and then you're pinning it here. So it's going to act like a brooch or like something like a tie, giving that inverted pattern. So let's just practicalize it. Let's not do too much explaining. For those of you that don't really get explanation. So this is what I mean. I'm going to pull. Okay, let's use this one. I'll pull these now. I'll try to invert it. All right. Now I've pulled this, so I have to pin it. Just keep your head still. Yeah, nice. So I have to pin it down. So pin, you can see, swing, push in straight. Now, we've been able to do that side. So then, we're going to come back to do the ruffles, the remaining ruffles. But what we need to do now is we need to finish our second fan on this side. So how do we do that? You still have your pleats. All you need to do is continue. Continue. So I'm going to pick my fans like this. All right. Man, this gele is wide, quite big, yeah. All right. So then continue. Arrange your pleats. You're arranging till you get to the back. So I'm going to start picking my fan. Now look at what is given. We're still coming back here to make all the adjustment necessary, right? So just pick your fans. Man, it's really hard. Try not to block the camera. Yeah, good. Just keep your head still. Okay. So keep going like that. This is me picking my fans. So I've picked all my fans. Let's show them. Now I've been able to pick all my fans, but you probably not get to see them very well until I'm done with this particular section. So let's finish up at the back before we come back to do the tidying up. So let's turn. So this is what your gele looks like at the back, and then just like the normal bridal fan, collect your pleats. So this style is not actually so different from bridal fan. It's just the inverted style that makes the slight difference. So now I'm going to try and arrange my pleats well before I twist. Now if you know if you've been following me on this channel, you know that I don't tie my gele anymore. All you need to do is just twist and pin down. So if you still tie your gele, I think you should stop tying your gele, because it limits you from doing so many things with your gele. All right, keep your head straight. All right, so we're going to twist now. So we're twisting like this, not like this, like this. You can see. All right, so let's go. Now you take just one twist, which is about 90 degree. So after twisting, then you hold down, and then you don't twist anymore. You just roll, and you don't roll like 90 degrees. Just roll like 60 degrees, because if you roll 90, it would affect this particular what's it called, part of your gele, something like a ripple effect. So just twist and then you roll. So then you pin down just the normal way to pin. If you don't know how to pin, please watch a lot of my video. I promise you I'll be dropping a proper pinning video soon, but it's really a lot. I'm sure people that are viewing this video now live and have heard me talk about dropping pinning video, you'll be frowning by now. I said it more than 1,000 times. He has not dropped the video. Don't worry, guys. Now you can see what my gele looks like. For you, you know that this gele is giving already without even like doing anything, without doing the finishing. This gele is already set. This is a bright gele. Yeah, you people should just be commenting, just be dropping fire. Drop fire, fire comment on that comment section for me. If you're feeling this, say I'm feeling this, just drop, share this video so that people can watch and benefit from this channel. I teach you gele, how to tie gele for free on my channel without paying a dime, so it's always good to share. So guys, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna squeeze it, kind of like pleats, I mean kind of like ruffles, but not particularly ruffles. So just squeeze it and make it come out. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure my gele is well like arranged, make sure that the whole thing is staying just the way I want it, because once I lay my hands on the ruffles thing and the inverted part, is I won't be able to adjust the height of my gele anymore. So let's go. So I'm going to take this side, I'm going to pin it together like this. Like that. I'm going to take another one like this. I'm going to pin it together. Mind you, you have to ensure you're doing it properly. If you're doing it wrongly, you probably not have this outcome. So if you follow every of the procedure I showed you in this video, you should get the same exact outcome on this gele. So I have to pin this one again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay. So this is our style. If you like this style, comment. I love it. Just drop your comment. So the last thing you want to do is ensure that everything is like well defined. I always emphasize on focusing on your finishing. Make sure your finishing is given. Do the extra work to give your gele that extra effect. It's just like makeup, or let's say any other kind of craft, whereby when you're done you have to like neaten up your work. You have to like do the proper finishing so that your work can come out flawless. So this is me trying to tidy up. So share this video if you're just joining, and if you're here and you've not shared, make sure you share this video and make sure you drop a comment. Don't forget to also like this video. That's very important so that YouTube can recommend this video for every other person that needs to learn how to tie gele. So basically the last thing I need to adjust is this part, which is the lower side of the fan. You don't need to do much, just arrange your fans. And if you need to pin somewhere, if you need to hold it with pin, you can secure it with pin at the back. So that's what I'll be doing now. So I'll just take two pins together like this and then let's turn back. All right, it's okay. Then I pin it down. Whenever you need to pin like some pleats, you need to use two pins. Like When I mean pleats, like part of your crown, you need to use 2 pleats. Using 1 pleat will not solve it. You need to double it. All right, turn back. Okay, so last thing, I need to shape this gilly to be perfect, oval. I need to make it oval so that it can fit our head shape. It's always important you take your time whenever you're tying gilly. If you rush it, you won't like the outcome of it. So take your time. It's actually an art. An art takes time. So just do everything you need to do. This girl is already fine though. I know some people are already saying, "Oh, Tito, don't worry, I go come on my hand now." We gele artists now, so we dey do. We know they like to come out our hand. I've worked with some makeup artists. Say, "Well, any is okay now. What are you adjusting?" It's already perfect, but to us, it's not perfect. All right, so this is what the final look looks like. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, depending on how you like your gele. Some people don't like big gele like this. Some people like very petite. You can also do it very petite. Depends on what you want. So let me just pin this side. Yeah, depends on what you want. If you're a simple person, if you're a bougie person, just do you. All right, so lastly, we're still gonna shift this gele to the back, but before then I need to pack the back. So let me show you how to pack the back real quick. So can I be your wall? All right. Sorry. All right, so the back is really looking messy. Whenever you're tying gele, ensure that you're also doing the proper work at the back. It's always very important that you know you cannot have the front looking so fine and then the back looking like coconut. So just pack your back. So it's very simple. Just do it like this. Try and make it as small as possible, and ensure you're not pulling the front. Make sure it's not affecting like the front, right? So sorry. So I'm just going to pin down like this. All right, so same thing on this side. I'll pin like that. One more. One more. Just do a proper neat packing at the back is very important. And if you need to drop your bride, clients, or model's hair in a ponytail, you should have brought it out before you pack it. So oh, that's all. So this is the final look, but before we say it's the final look, there's one more spice you need to add, which is you need to shift the gilly to the back, right? So let's shift this gilly to the back. So turn. I'm going to do it from here. Turn. All right, lay your head to the back. No, back. Rest. So this is how I shift my gilly. I use my chest as support, and then I use my hand to pull. So I won't pull too much because of the hair. Uh, she's not wearing frontal, so yeah, good. So you just want little of the hairline to pop out, and your gilly is looking as good as it should. This gilly is 100. Abi model. I know you're not seeing yourself. 1,000. 1,000. Wow. It's a very high score. Yeah, so sorry, I'm just trying to yeah. So this is your final look. This is your gilly, the inverted gilly. So make sure to try these on your model. Make sure to try it out. You can send me your work. Send me on Instagram. I'm always there to respond. I'm always on YouTube to respond. Also, you can also send us a mail to my email. My email is gonna be in the description. So So guys, this is the outcome of our beautiful style, and I hope you guys love it. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. um Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this particular tutorial. You can see my model, she's feeling herself. Oshe gege. I mean, I'm tired of saying Oshe gege because everybody already knows I used to say. Okay, so I'm just going to pin here. You can see I always pay very detailed attention to finishing look. It's very important because that's what people are going to see. That's what they are going to see. So always pay detailed attention to that too. So this is the final look. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Can you, yeah, turn? I want you to like turn around, show them your gele. Thank you guys. Bye for now.